This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 7, verse 14. For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah, of which tribe Moses spake nothing concerning priesthood. Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahawashi, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahawashi. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahawashi is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who grew well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth to sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Hebrews chapter 7 verse 14 is that I came across this article today from the website churchleaders.com. And in this article, they basically go in on the origin of Yahawashi. You know, they go into his ethnicity and, of course, where he was born at. All right. And so it reminded me of Hebrews chapter 7, verse 14. All right. Because, hey, it's very important to know that Yahawashi, all right, was born in Judea. All right. He was born as a Jew. Okay. He was taught, all right, in the traditions and the customs, all right, and the culture, all right, as a Jew. He died as a Jew. All right. He was raised again as a Jew, okay? And he's coming back as a Jew to save his people, all right, which are the 12 tribes of Israel, all right? And only the elect are going to get it and understand it and hold on to this truth. So let's get into this article, and I'll bring out some scriptures. And, you know, it's always good to go back to the basics, all right, because these are the milk scriptures, all right? And the milk scriptures alone cuts plantation Christianity. So exploring the roots. Now, when you go into the word roots, okay, let's get to the point. The basic cause, source, or origin of something. Roots, family, ethnic, or cultural origins, especially as the reasons for one long-standing emotional attachment to a place or community. Woo! Okay? And, you know, that's why Yahawashi, what did Yahawashi tell the disciples? All right? See, I had scriptures up, but now more scriptures are coming. Matthew chapter 10, verse 5. These 12 Yahawashi sent forth to command them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, talking about the heathens, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not. 6. But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Right. Because, all right, Yahawashi, all right, came on this planet, all right, to, all right, die for the nation of Israel. All right, because he loves us. He did all this for our sake. Okay? And he commissioned his disciples to go, all right, preach to the children of Israel, no one else. Period. 7. And as you go preach, saying the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Right, and that's what we're doing. That's exactly what we're doing. Okay? That's why, again, if you go, let's go back to the definition of roots, okay? It says, one more time, family, ethnicity, or cultural origin, especially as the reasons for one long-standing emotional attachment to a place or community, okay, or the people, all right? Because community is just synonymous with people, okay? So this is what's Yahawashi's, why he came to the, all right, to our world, He came to die for the sins of the nation of Israel. Okay? And he's the chief priest, the high priest. Okay? And he's mentioned all throughout the scriptures. So now let's get into this article. It says the figure of Yahawashi Mashiach stands as one of the most pivotal and enigmatic in human history. Enigmatic. Did I say that right? Enigmatic. Difficult to interpret or understand. Mysterious. Well, it's mysterious for the untaught. It's mysterious for the uninitiate, for lack of better words. All right? But it's not mysterious for the elect. Okay? Inspiring billions with his teachings and life. However, discussions about his ethnicity and homeland often evoke a myriad of perspectives influenced by historical, religious, and political narratives. We'll address these questions with an objective lens, taking a look at the historical context of Palestine, the geographical setting of his life, and the perspectives of surrounding his ethnicity. Right, and when they say Palestine, it's talking about, all right, this Israel. Okay. In fact, I'll get a map. All right. This right here is what they talking about, Palestine. All right, which is really our land. All right. It was the land for the 12 tribes of Israel. All right. The land, and then we broke the law, statutes, commandments, and then the kingdom split. And then you had northern kingdom and southern kingdom. The northern kingdom went into captivity first on the Assyrian Empire. Okay. And then the southern kingdom, they went into captivity under Babylon. All right. Ancient Babylon. And then they came back under the Persian Medes. And then they went back into captivity under Greeks. All right. Well, technically, we were all still in captivity. Southern Kingdom was still in captivity, but we were able to get back into the land. Southern Kingdom was able to get back into the land. And then under the Greek Empire, all right, there was Judea, and then Roman Empire, Judea, and then after that, 70 A.D., that was it. It was crushed. All right, but the land was always ours. All right, but of course, you got these heathens. They want to call it Palestine. All right, so but again, this is our land. So continuing on, addressing the question of Yahawashi ethnicity necessitates an understanding of the historical and cultural backdrop of his era. He was born, Luke chapter 2, in the region known as Judea, part of the ancient land of Israel. See, there you go. Around 4 to 6 BC. Notice it's part of the ancient land of Israel because, again, the northern kingdom wasn't there anymore. So by this time, during the Roman Empire, it was just known as the land of Judea. Okay, the land of Samaria was already occupied, all right, by heathens, okay, and weirdo heathens. The people living in this area were primarily Semitic. This is where you get Semitic from, okay, or Shemitic, okay, Shem, sharing ancestry with other peoples of the Levant, such as Phoenicians and Armenians, right? And I believe the Phoenicians go back to the Canaanites, right? If I'm not mistaken, because Tyre, let me get that. Tyre, I'll get this one because the king and Hiram, king of Tyre, sent messengers to David. You see, Samuel chapter 5 verse 11. And Hiram, king of Tyre, sent messengers to David and cedar trees and carpenters and masons, and they built David a house. Right, because when these heathens were all in subject to King David, all right, and to the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, now when you go to Tyre, all right, it says Tyre is a rock, the Phoenician city on the Mediterranean coast. See, the Phoenician city. All right, so these were Hamites. All right, and mainly Canaanites. So there you go. All right. And if I'm wrong, brother, correct me on that. Okay, just going for what I'm researching. And if I'm wrong, hey, that's why we get corrected. back to so he was born in Luke chapter 2. So now we're going to go to Luke chapter 2 because, hey, Yahawashi's birth in Bethlehem. All right. And what does Bethlehem, all right, mean? Okay. House of bread. All right. That was where the city of David was located at. All right. And it was prophesied that Yahweh shall be born from Bethlehem. I'll get it. Let's go to cross-reference. Micah chapter 5 verse 2. But thou, Bethlehem, Ephratah, though thou be little among the thousands of Judah, yet out of thee shall he come forth unto me, that is to be ruler in Israel. See, Yahawashi was prophesied, all right, in the Old Testament, all right, for you plantation Christians out there, all right. This is the book of Micah. It was prophesying of Yahawashi being born in Bethlehem, okay. Whose goings forth have been from of old, from everlasting. Right. So there you go. So that's why he's known as the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Okay. Yahawashi is mentioned all throughout the scriptures. Okay. So let's go back. Oh yeah. So let's go back to Luke. Excuse me. Luke chapter 2 verse 1. And it came to pass in those days that there went out decree from Caesar Augustus. So not only is the Bible, have laws, traditions, customs, it also has history. Caesar Augustus, okay? This is secular history right here. That all the world should be taxed, right? And this world is an okomeni sense, meaning the Roman Empire, okay? And that's why you got to get into words, all right? Because what world is it talking about? Okomeni, all right? You have the inhabited earth, the portion of earth inhabited by the Greeks in distinction of the lands of Barbarian, the Roman Empire, all the subjects of the empire, right? So this is the correct definition, all right, according to the context. So continue on, all right? So just like we're being taxed here in Babylon, all right, nothing new under the sun. 2, and this taxing was first made when Cyrenius was governor of Syria. 3, and all went to be taxed, everyone into his own city. 4, and Joseph also went up from Galilee out of the city of Nazareth into Judea unto the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, house of bread, because he was the house of the lineage of David. And the reason why I want to bring this out, because this proves that Yahawashi came from the loins of Joseph, all right, because it had to be prophesied that he would come from the lineage of David, the house of David. All right, how can we prove that? Well, Jeremiah chapter, right there, that's the spirit. Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 5. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch. Notice it says has a capital B, and a king, and a capital K, and shall reign and prosper, and shall execute judgment and justice in earth. This is talking about Yahawashi, who the word English calls Jesus. 6. In his days, Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely. Right, so that's what Yahawashi is coming to do. All right, to save his people, all right, who he died on the cross for, okay, who he sacrificed himself for, to save his people, and only the elect are going to be saved because they're going to get it. And his name whereby he shall be called the Lord of our righteousness, okay. Isaiah 11:1, and there shall come forth out of the rod, a rod out of the stem of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of his roots, right? And Jesse begot David, all right? And then David begot Solomon, all right? And through that line, all right, that's why when you go to Matthew, you see the line. Where's that line at? Okay? All right, here we go. Matthew 1:5. And Solomon begot Booz of Rechab, Matthew chapter 1:5. And Solomon begot Booz of Rechab, and Booz begot Obed of Ruth, and Obed begot Jesse. 6, and Jesse begot David the king, and David the king begot Solomon of her that had been the wife of Uraz, all right? And Solomon begot Rehoboam, right? Or Rehoboam, okay? And Rehoboam begot Abiah, and Abiah begot Asa, right? And here's the lineage, all right? It's all from the tribe of Judah, okay? And boom, 16, and Jacob begot Joseph, all right? the husband of Mary, of whom was born Yahawashi, who is called the Mashiach. You see? So there you go. There's a lineage. There's a line. Okay? So that's how you know Yahawashi is from the tribe of Judah, or Yahawadah. Again, Hebrews chapter 7, verse 14. For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah, of which tribe Moses spake nothing concerning priesthood. You see? All right? So I just wanted to bring that out. The people living in this area were primarily Semitic descendant. I read that already. All right. The inhabitants of Judea during Yahawashi's time identified themselves as Jews, practicing Judaism and sharing a common lineage traced back to the patriarchs Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. There you go. Okay? And I got to bring out Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. Right. Because Yahawashi, all right, was born in the customs of of his people. All right. And he practiced it. All right. He acknowledged it. All right. He even went to the Passover. Okay. So on and so forth. Matthew chapter 5, verse 18. He even went to the what's it called? Is it in John? Feast of Dedication? Is it in dedication, which is Hanukkah? Yep. John chapter 10, verse 22. And it was at Jerusalem, the feast of dedication, and it was winter. Okay? 23. And Yahawashi walked in the temple of Solomon's porch. Right. So, and this is Hanukkah. Okay, this is where you get Hanukkah. And where can you find Hanukkah at? In the book of Maccabees. Okay. The feast of dedication, in particular, the annual feast celebrated 8 days beginning of the 25th of Chislev, instituted by Judas Maccabees in memory of the cleansed temple from the pollution and Antiochus Epiphanes. All right, which he was from the Seleucus dynasty, a Greek. Okay, which they're Edomites. But there you go, Judas Maccabees. Again, Yahawashi. Let's read this one more time. See, you devils make your own tongue fall upon yourselves, all right? Practicing Judaism and sharing a common lineage traced back to the patriarchs Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, which were all Israelites, okay? Therefore, from a historical standpoint, it would have been considered, all right, Jew, sharing the ethnic and religious identity of his fellow Judeans, right? Considered a Jew. I don't like saying the ish because that's stupid, okay? There you go. During his lifetime, the region he inhabited was part of the Roman Empire known as Judea. The term Palestine, while used in earlier Greek and Roman texts, was not commonly applied to this specific area until after the Bar Kokhba revolt in 135 AD. Okay, right, and that's when these devils started to push that name for that area. All right, but it was known as Judea. Okay, so this whole Palestine thing is confusion in itself, all right? The only people supposed to be in that land is us, all right? But as the prophecies would say, the Gentiles will be in our land until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. You know what? Let me get that. Gentiles be fulfilled. Gentile. Okay, maybe I didn't spell that right. So you got to be accurate. You know what? We'll do it this way. All right? There's many ways to get that scripture. Gentiles be fulfilled Bible. Luke 21 and 24. There we go. Luke 21 and 24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, which happened. The Romans came in 70 AD and pretty much, all right, slaughtered a lot of Israelites, mainly Judah, okay, mainly Judah, Benjamin, Levi, because they would still dwell in the land of Judea, and shall be led away captives into all nations. Yep, that happened. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. Right. And that's why you have the name Palestine. That's why you have these Arabs and these fake gutter rats, 1948 Balfour Declaration morons, all right, fighting over land that's not even theirs. Okay? So there you go. Yahawashi grew up in Nazareth, a town in the region of Galilee, which was part of the border area of ancient Israel, and by extension the ancient Near Eastern world. Galilee was known for its diverse population and cultural influence, yet the prominent culture and religion closely aligned with Israelite traditions and beliefs. You see? Okay? The term Palestinian does not appear in the Bible, as it was more modern geopolitical term. Right, that's a cut. That's a cut. You see? However, the Bible does mention various groups and nations that inhabited the land of ancient Israel and surrounding regions, such as the Philistines, Canaanites, and Samaritans. While these groups were part of the historical tapestry of the era, they are distinct from the modern definition of Palestinians, who are the Arab population residing in the region of modern-day Israel, all right, well, modern-day statehood of the JJs and the Palestinian territories. Okay? There you go. All right, so they make their own tongue fall upon themselves. They know that that land doesn't belong, all right, to them. All right, and that's why they got to bring this history out. Okay? It doesn't belong to them. It belongs to the Israelites. All right? Is there any more on this? Daily life in Palestine at the time of Hamashiach. Daily life, all right, of ancient Israel, ancient Judea in the time of Hamashiach, right? If you want to get correct history at the correct time point. Daily life in the region during Yahawashi's time was marked by agricultural pursuits, religious observances, and community life centered around the synagogue and the temple in Jerusalem. The people of Galilee and Judea, including him and his family, would have lived in a society structured around Israelite customs, festivals, and Mosaic law. Woo! Let me get another one. That's a hit. That's a hit right there. Okay? Law Moses. Check this out. Because this is how you know the laws are not done away with. They're not done away with. Luke chapter 24, verse 44. And he said unto them, these are the words which I spake unto you. You know what? Let's get that red letter. Let's get that red letter. Luke chapter 24, verse 44. And he said unto them, these are the words which I spake unto you while I was yet with you, that all the things must be fulfilled, all right, which are written in the law of Moses and in the prophets and in the Psalms concerning me. Right. So this proves that Yahawashi had, okay, to follow the customs and cultures of his people because he is a Jew. All right. He's an Israelite. Okay. And that goes to show you that the laws, statutes, and commands were never done away with. All right. The prophecies, okay, what the prophets, what are they talking about? The Old Testament prophets, which prove the Old Testament, okay, still applies to this very day, okay, especially when it comes to prophecy. And in the Psalms concerning me, right, even King David, okay, prophesied Yahawashi being pierced. Psalm chapter 22, verse 16, for dogs have compassed me, the assembly of wicked have enclosed me. They pierced my hands and my feet. 17, I may tell all my bones. They looked and stared upon me. 18, they part my garments among them and cast lots upon my vestures. Right, those soldiers casted lots, all right, on taking Yahawashi's clothing. Okay? So this is all talking about and prophesying about Yahawashi. Okay? He was born a Jew, raised in the customs and the manner of a Jew. He died as a Jew. He was raised as a Jew. And he's coming back as a Jew. That's why it says let's go to the cross-reference. Go back down right here. Revelation chapter 22. Well, I'll start at Revelation chapter 5, verse 5. Then I'll jump to 22 and 16. Revelation chapter 5, verse 5. And one of the others said unto me, weep not. Behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, have prevailed to open the book and to loose the seven seals thereof. Right. And what does it mean to open a book? Meaning getting the wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the scriptures. All right. Because Yahawashi died on the cross, where we at this, in in the end times can get the understanding of the scriptures. All right, who the Lord came for. All right, what his ethnicity was. All right, what he was preaching. He was preaching. All right, to keep the commandments. If you love him, keep the commandments. Let's get another one. If you love, what is it? John chapter 14, verse 15. If you love me, keep my commandments. You see? 16. And I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, meaning the Spirit that comes to reading the scriptures, that he may abide with you forever. Right? And that's why Yahawashi died on the cross. All right, so he can open the books. All right, meaning giving us the wisdom and knowledge and understanding of scriptures. And those that are, okay, keeping his commandments to the best of their ability. All right, like for example, we're in the Passover. All right. We had the Passover. Okay, we had to what's it called? We're not supposed to eat anything with yeast in it. We're supposed to remove all the yeast, okay, out of our house. All right, and that is to the best of your ability, because when you go into the food supply of this fucking country, man, it is defiled, and it makes sense why we will eat our defiled bread among the heathen. But if it says yeast on it, you throw it out, get rid of it, all right? So that you are keeping the commandments to the best of your ability. That's the point. And the elect are going to do it in truth and sincerity, all right? So let's go back. Yeah, that's why I can't wait to get up out of here, because the food supply is damaged, brothers and sisters. And the more you do research on the food supply, the more you're going to be sick to your stomach. And that's why you got to pray over your food, because this place is defiled, man. Revelation chapter 5, verse 5. And one of the elders saith unto me, Weep not, behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, hath prevailed to open the book and to loose the seven seals. All right, that's the wisdom and knowledge and understand the scriptures. And you have to be given the Holy Spirit, all right, Rakar Kodash, all right, which is the comforter, all right, in order to get the understanding of the scriptures when you read it, all right. 16. Revelation chapter 22, verse 16. I, Yahawashi, have sent my angel to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root and the offspring of David and the bright and morning star. Plain. All right. So it's evident that Yahawashi, all right, will be born a Jew, okay, raised as a Jew, die as a Jew, come back as a Jew. Point blank, period. And who is he going to save? All right, Israelites. All right, they're the only ones that can be saved. Okay, and that's why I read Jeremiah 23, verse 5. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch, and a king shall reign and prosper, and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth. 6. And in his days Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely. And this is his name whereby he shall be called the Lord of our righteousness. So who can be saved? The Israelites. All right? From the 12 tribes of Israel. Because Judah and Israel, that's talking about the northern and southern kingdom. Okay? So that's plain. So Lord willing, that's edified. I just wanted to bring this out. Went back a little bit longer than I expected, but I just wanted to go back into the milk scriptures. And then, of course, lessons within lessons. It goes to show you that, even these plantation Christians, the leadership, they know we got the truth. The fact that they had to write this article, all right, proving that Yahawashi is a Jew, all right, born a Jew, raised as a Jew, okay. The territory was the territory of the Israelites. Just proves that, we got the truth, all right. And when we're at the end, and they make their own tongue fall upon themselves. So, let's keep going. And with that, I want to give all praise and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of great millstone who ruled well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the sincere Akim out there, pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi sake. Love you, brothers. Keep it door, keep the faith, keep pushing, keep fighting, keep studying. Pray without ceasing. Pray for each other. Pray for the apostles and those. As you can see, we're almost out of here. All right, let's keep going. To the futures that are watching, keep studying. Pray, cover. Shalom, and you already know. Shalom.